Yo, what's up, guys? So I wanted to make this video because it was a topic that appeared in my mind, and I thought there was a need to say it and have an understanding of it. And as simple as it may be, it's obviously something we always don't consider. But the topic was give up, give up, give up the version of you that holds yourself back, the version of you might hate, the version of you who doesn't go for what he or she wants, and give up the version of you that holds you back, essentially. And why do I say that? Because a lot of us hold ourselves back from reaching our true potential, or what we could actually accomplish, out of fear, out of all these thoughts, perceptions, beliefs that we may have. And it's hard to give them up because it's a part of us, it's what we believe. So essentially, in doing that, it's like killing off a part of yourself. But is that wrong? Think of it like a tree. You're growing your tree, but the fruits is giving out, the fruits it's bearing, it's not good. They're trash in a sense. They're not good at all. So you got to change it at the core, and the core is you, and really just internalize what holds you back, everything and anything, on several different levels. Whether it's financial, relationships, self-understanding, understanding why you think the way that you do, everything along those lines. It's like really just take the time and just take out any negative thoughts, perceptions, things that don't help you. In a way, it's take out the trash, the baggage, the extra baggage you carry, where it's like you're trying to move into a new area of life, and since you're holding on to so much, it's like you can't pass through that door because you're carrying way too much, and you need to let it go. You need to let it go, because even so, it serves you no purpose, even though you think it might, out of a sense of you can call it a sense of security, I guess, or a better word would be a sense of I guess what you could honestly say. It's like these thoughts that hold you back, it gives you a sense of security, because it's like you already know what you're in. You understand that. So it's like, why would you want to go out of that comfort? Because a lot of us just want comfort. We want comfort. We want to feel safe, protected, away from any sort of challenge. And that will never create growth. That will never create any sort of growth, momentum. And if you are truly okay with, where you're at, then by no means, do what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. If you're happy with where you're at, keep doing what you're doing. But if not, make the change. Take the step. And, give up the version of you that doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. Because for me personally, there's a lot of things I had to let go, a lot of thoughts, perceptions, ideas of even myself that I had to let go. One of them being the idea that, a lot of it was money related. I'm still trying to understand a lot more, because to take in new things, you have to get rid of the old. It's like clearing in a sense, a hard drive. Let's say it's already taking up space. You gotta get rid of stuff you don't need to make room for new things. And for me, it was a lot of how I manage myself, a lot of the thoughts I have. I used to have these negative thoughts that were overbearing and put me in a hole where I couldn't see no light out, and every day just kind of felt like sickening in a way. I felt worse and worse about what I was doing, and eventually turned into other feelings, such as anger at myself mainly, And I had come to the point where it was like I gave up that version of myself because I saw in no way it benefited me and the direction I wanted to go. And that could take time. That could obviously take time, finding what direction you want to go. Even so, I'm still trying to figure it out. But I am in a clearer headspace now than I ever have been. And tomorrow will be an even better day for me because I have a clearer mentality, a vision of myself. And I have to be clear and specific with that. And this is being transparent. I want to go into the science field. I want to keep creating this content. I would obviously love to be able to make money off of it to support my family. That's something else. But I also just want to create a connection of, people who care about learning and improving their own life and taking care of themselves and the people around them, having principles and standards that they live by, having rules that they won't break, having a sense of belief that they can achieve anything they want if they put their mind to it, their mind, their soul, their body to it. But bringing it back to, giving up the version of me that was holding me back. There was so much, especially on the way, because the way I thought consumed me in a way where any action I made was based in that. So it was like I just let my time slip away. Anything I did financially was not good. Anything, I ate was just not good. Even now, I'm still trying to figure out more about nutrition and how it affects the body and mind. But that's a completely separate topic, in a way. But it was like these thoughts constantly created a downward trajectory for me until I realized this is not how I want to live. And it took like an awareness, I guess you can say, just a step back, looking at where am I going, and what do I want to do? Who do I want to become? Who will I be? Who will I be? And the thought just came to me. It's like how many people are out there trying to improve their lives but can't let go of the past that's holding them back. Not even the past, but the present of the thoughts and things that don't necessarily benefit them. It's like all these ideas that aren't good for you, I guess you can say, if you want to put it in good and bad, aren't good for you, don't benefit you in any sort of way, where it's actually limiting. If we're being honest, it's all limiting. I can't do this because this is I'll feel this sort of way, or people will laugh at me, people will do all this. And essentially it's like at some point it's an awareness that you ultimately live your own life. You make your own choices, you set your own rules, you set your own standards, you set the way you want to live. And it's becoming the kind of person who will change and constantly progress and evolve. That's the kind of person you have to be, or at least that's the kind of person I want to be. The kind of person who, if there's something in my interest that I want to do, I'm gonna do it regardless of any sort of fear, anxiety, nervousness that attacks me in a way. But with that being said, I just want to leave that off right there, and hopefully, something within this resonated with you. But thank you for listening. See ya.